Hey team. All right, friends. Thanks for hanging tight for a second. I was telling Chelsea because I knew that she would be able to access you quicker from her phone than I could. I was telling her that it was risky letting the girls out before we start, but we timed it right. Today, what we're using is a set of heavy weights for back work. So when we're working the core, we're going to focus on back, abdominals, and glutes today. Posterior muscle chain there. So you just want one light weight. I have one light weight ready to go, my mat, and then heavy weights in hand. And then from there, team shoulders down and back, deadlift with the fly. So as you come into that, as you're grabbing what you need for today, starting out with those large muscles in the back, we'll see if the girls ever give me some space. Bum, bum, bum. Oh, hey, GA. Girls, GA says hi. I don't know, Cher, if you're still on here, but it's so exciting to get to work out together. I love it. And then take it down with the row. So you come down, one row, and then stand tall. Woo! Bump, bump. La, la, la. Oh, yay, Cher. I missed you, friend. 2 more. Last one. Now one of each. One fly, one row. One fly, one row. Two more. Last set. All right, team, now bend it to the right, singles. You bend it. Keep your glutes nice and tight as we come into that lateral flexion. The shoulders are retracted. Glutes are tight. Abdominals are tight. Four, three, and 2. Now check it, team. You're going to pulse down 3 right here. 3, 2, 1. Squeeze and lift. 3, 2. So when we come into our oblique work, sides of the abdominals, see how low you can slide that right hand. 15 seconds. Right? Oh, friend, I know. One more. Now we're going to combine that. You're going to deadlift 1 time and then side bend 1 time. Deadlift. Rain on. Glutes are strong and tight every time you come up. Keep those shoulders retracted as you hinge, team. All right, team. Now take it down with 1 fly and then pulse down to the right 3. You go 3, 2, 1. 1 fly. Pulse 3. Fly. Pulse 3. And fly. When you come into that lateral flexion, team, right here, take this left shoulder, retract it, fly, pulse 3. All right, team, 1 more time, fly. We're in, it's called Kaiser Ridge. I don't know this area very well. And then down with the row. But it's like just north of Sunset. And I feel we're still right now, I mean, we live here, but we're in between 2 houses trying to figure out, we were going to rent the other one, and now we're going to sell that one, but we had to do some stuff to get ready, and man, It's just hard to do all the things, get all the things done in life. All right, team, two more. I need you. One more. All right, team. Now, a little bit different. You're going to side bend one and then bring that right hand to your left hip. So you bend it and then rotate it. Bend it, rotate it. Yeah. Come on, dance with me. So you gotta grip the arms with those weights so that with that rotation, you don't have a drag. We don't want the weights pulling your body. You're controlling that rotation. Two more. One more. Now just the rotation, team. Make it smaller. And then we do all of that to the other side. Yeah. Right hand to the left hip with power and control. Last 8. I feel like if you're up in this area, here we go, team, side bend to the left. I feel like these paths connect a lot of these neighborhoods. So I feel like I'm close to a lot of our team, but our house backs to all those trails. The trail that ends up being those power lines trails that go forever south. I need to go read the signs. I haven't had time to enjoy the trails yet, but next summer, the girls will eventually love it, but spare time is now just painting the other house. You guys are so sweet. They've been in their kennels all day, so they're loving together. Pulse down 3, team. 3, 2, 1, lift. 3, 2, lift. Keep your glutes closed. So it's easy to tip the hips back, and then you have your glutes back and you're hinging the hip a little bit. We want to take advantage of this time where we're up nice and tall, squeezing the glutes, pressing the hips forward full length. 2 more. Last one. Now, one side bend, one deadlift. Uh, 10 seconds. Two more. All right, friends, pulse down 3. So we go 3, 2, 1, fly. So we tip at the hip, open up the arms, and then pulse 3. Squeeze and fly. Fly. One more, just like that. All right, team. Now this time we pulse 3 and then 1 row. Pulse and row. Strong back. Two more. Last one. All right, team, now check it. You're going to side bend 1 time, and then right or left hand comes to the right hip. Stretch. I love you. Hey. Stay down, stay down. It's like it's so tempting to want to jump. Stay down, stay down, stay down, stay down. Two more, team. Ay, ay, ay. One more. Now just the rotation, rip the arms right here. I could hold one weight instead. So if the two weights, I can't keep the momentum out of it, the first thing I would want to do is slow down or make it smaller or set one weight down. The adduction, when we hold the weight in two hands, the adduction will help. 8 more, team. Dancing on the edge. 4. Last 2. And 1. Bend it right to left. Keep your glutes tight, chest up. Ba-dum-bum. 15 little seconds. Tuck your belly button in, and we're going to take it down to our mat team. Last 5. One more. Set your weights down, team. So we transition from that heavy weight. Now you grab that light weight, and the light weight is in your left hand. Take that left hand to the right foot. Now I can always have my left foot on the floor. I could always have my head down. You pick, team. Dancing on the edge. 8. Last 4. 3. 2. Now elbow to knee, team. Last 8. 4. Into, now 1 of each. Straight leg and bent. Straight. Bum-bum. 4 more, team. Last 2. All right, friends, now take the weight, place it in between your shins, and then swivel. Now I can do the same thing with my head down, swiveling the legs. I can do the same thing with my feet on the floor, team. You find what serves you. Last 4. 3. And 2. Now we're going to isolate. Just take the feet to the right. So the feet go right center. Right center. Now your range of motion is going to be bigger when you isolate. So you go big twist. Big twist. If I keep my head down, I'm taking my left hand to that shin on the right side. Two more. Other side, other side. So you draw your feet to the left as extreme as you can get them. Your knees to the right as you swivel. Swivel. Eight more. Last 4. 2. All right, team, in and out right here. So you reach. No kissing. No kissing. She's like, all these no's. No jumping, no kissing. in case I didn't finish that sentence, team, if both feet are too heavy for the back, then you're going to do one leg at a time. Just take your weight down. 2 more. All right, little swivel right to left, so you come out, side, out, side. I love you. You're going to have to just move in it. So. And I can feel scrapes from fire sauce. Oh, honey. Last 8. Burn. 4. Into. Last one. All right, take the weight in the right hand, and then that right hand comes to the left foot. What's up, honey? What's up? You're making me work a lot harder there, Hopester. Last 2. Now elbow to knee, team. No, it doesn't feel very fair to breathe. 4, 2. Now one of each, friends. Four more. Last 2. Last one. Now listen, team. Take that left leg, lay it down, then that right foot comes over and back. What's up, honey? What's up? Seven, 6, 4, 2. Now hold the right leg over the left, pulse your left leg up. Okay. Okay. What do you need? Last 8, 7, 6. Keep those ribs in and down. Last 4, 3, 2, and hold the leg up, pulse the head. If you wanted to set your left leg down, you could. Bum. Last 8, 7, 6. Last 4, strong and tight every time we lift. In 2, now check it, team. Set your head down, slide your left knee in, and lift and lower your left glute. I'll never fall in love. All right, check it, team. Now squeeze your left glute, squeeze, straighten the right leg, tap it down, tap the hip. Lift, lift, lower, lower. Lift, lift, lower, lower. Strong glutes, team. So you're working your glutes, your abs, and your back on that. Two more, two more. And then just your pulse. Last 8. Strong left glute team. Last 4. 2. Now hold it up. Take that right leg up and tap. Last 8. Hold it up and pulse. Yes, I agree, GA. Woo, 8. 4. Right leg down and up. Last in the series, team. Ladies and gentlemen. Now, the leg that's on the floor right now, so that should be your left leg. That's the leg that's going to be on top as we transition into our sideline position. 8. 4. All right, team. Now, your left leg is on top. However you get there, once you're there, bend the knee, place the weight in between the hamstring and the calf. I have very little mat left. So you're going to be, again, nice and straight from your foot all the way to the crown of the head. Very good. Ladies and gentlemen, this is where you could lay on that ball, Chie. 8 more, team. So just like usual on our 30 minutes, when we have our 13, it has felt like Friday the 13th to me. So I think that's where my brain was going. When we have our 30 minutes, we try and do one and done so that you can cycle through and do another loop if you want to do a superset. Otherwise, you can mix and match it with any other of our short 30 minutes, or you crush it in one and finish, or go for a bike ride or a run. 2, and slide it forward, team. Oh my gosh, what are we doing here? Searching for spiders. No, we already did this. We already did that. You can lay down. Go lay down. Maybe. 8 more, team. Last 2. Now check it, friends. Open up that hip and pulse that bottom leg. So you're still cinching the weight. No kisses, no kisses. Want to go get a leaf? Where's the leaf? Go get a leaf. Go get it. Go get a leaf. Go get it. Like, I've been left alone too long. I just need pets. You are so like your mama. Check it, team. Bend your bottom leg. I think they like when I'm in here because it's probably the only time I'm really sitting still-ish. They're like, she's captive, she's staying in one room. 2 more. Now check it, take it straight up and bend. Got your tail? She's like, I would really prefer if you would cut this tail a little shorter. Me too, honey. Such a little feather duster. 4 more. 3. Now the last thing in that sideline position, we're going to keep the bottom leg down and pulse the top to finish. So you extend that, square up, and pulse. Let's see if I can. If it's too much with that bottom leg lifted, set it down, team. 8. Yeah, mine is barely off the floor. But it feels great, barely lifted. I don't need more. And then team, set your weight down. Come back onto your back. Your right leg is extended. And then we take that left leg over and back. We're back to the top. Now, this is where Hopester was on top, so I could not move. You can keep your head down. You can have your head lifted. You could lift and lower it. You find what serves you. The most important thing is you want your ribs anchored. Look in your eye. Look in your eye. Do-do-do-do. Last 8. 7, 6, 5, 4, 2. Now, take that leg over and pulse the butt. Again, same thing with the head down, same thing with the head lifted, but you want to make sure your tailbone is down and those ribs are pressed down into the mat. That's key. Well, you guys saw how little mine lifted. Maybe it looks bigger on camera, but it was like 2 inches off the floor. In it together. Mine doesn't really want to lift much here either. And then hold, pulse the upper body. So that right leg is lifted. As you pulse the upper body, we want to make sure that we're not doing that big movement through the neck, the cervical spine. That stays pretty solid. And then you're just lifting so the neck stays tucked and solid. Ribs slide down towards the hip. And that's what lifts your head farther away from the ground. Ding dong, 8. Last 2. All right, team, head comes down, and we come back into that lift. Squeeze that right glute. Oh, Cher, I'm so sorry. That is so hard. We were just talking about that the other day. The friend who was in the same position, gosh, you just don't even realize how much I know how much they do for people, but you don't even realize until you're going through that. If you think about it, Suri is trying to say sorry as well. I would love to see a picture of Basil. I love that name. 4. And as you can see, I can relate. Now check it, team. You come up, tap, up, tap. Squeeze your right glute. So you want to make sure that you're doing like a pelvic tuck to lift up so that you're getting the glute to work with the back. Oh, I bet I would be a wreck I can't even imagine. All right, team. Now pulse right here. The loss of one, brutal. Cher, I don't know if you heard, but like 2 weeks ago on a Saturday, so we usually, like Fire Sauce, he's always been in and out. Very different, completely different, because he was a stray, so we know that at any time something could happen. But we were trying to not let him out at night, but when he would get out at night, he would come right back. Like at 5 a.m., he would always be on the back deck. And on Friday night, like 2 weeks ago, Vic, like he got out late Friday night, and then Saturday morning he wasn't home. And then Saturday afternoon he wasn't home. And I don't even feel like I'm that attached to Fire Sauce, but I was a wreck or more. So it's emotional. Now hold it up. Take that left leg to the ceiling. Eight. Last 4. 2. And hold that leg in extension. Pulse. I think too, being in a new space, I'm extra worried that I knew that the girls wouldn't get out at the other place, or we knew all the spots they could get out, and then we made sure to fix them. Here I'm a little more nervous till we get to know it a little better. 8. Hold it up, team. Take that left leg down and up to finish. Right glute. Come on. 8. It puts life in perspective for sure. We were talking about that earlier because it's so easy to get caught up and hung up on all these little annoyances. And go ahead and take that to your side, team. Once you take that to your side, hug the weight. Huge loss. That's part of the family, your babies. And then pulse that right leg. And together. Ugh. But when something big like that happens, then all these little things that sometimes ourselves, but others and just communities around us get kind of frazzled with, you experience something like that and you realize like all the little stuff doesn't really matter. Treasure the time with our loved ones. Me too, Chie. I was trying to think, like 14, a little over 14 years of bonding, that's pregnancy and living with Ben, but I can't imagine life before. 4, 2, and slide it. I don't. What's wrong? Did I hurt your feelings? I don't. 3-1. So close, team. All right, open it up, pulse that left leg. Tuck your belly button in. I love it. Last night we changed the lyrics to this song to "We Care So Much" instead of "I Don't Care." And it works perfect. A little more accurate. 8. Last 4. 2. Now pull the knee in, team. Straighten that leg. You don't have to say you love me. Mm. 4. 3. 2. 1. And keep the bottom leg lifted. Pull that top leg. Bye. No licking. Yes, there we go. There we go. Love you, Gracie. 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2. Now take that weight out, team. So with the weight out, come up onto your elbows. This is our finisher. Kick the legs. Short time, team. Not on my piece. Not on my piece. And crisscross. Oh, yes, Lisa. Some good oblique work, Lisa. Last 4, 3, 2, and click your heels. I could do the same thing all the way down. Same thing with my knees bent. Last 4. Into now final exercise, friends. Slide up and take the legs right to left. Now same thing with my knees bent. Same thing with my body down flat. Same thing on my elbows. Your way. Eight more. Yeah, me too. I was thinking that today because I really do like core workouts. I'm not sure. Last 2. Last 1. And hug it in. Grab those toes. The popularity of them, but I like them. I don't know. Easy on my feet. Not easy on my glutes or my abs, but. And then rotate over onto your hands and knees. Woo, dig your toes into the floor, lift your hips, press your heels towards the floor. Walk your hands back. Whatever stress you can let go of, whether that's physical, mental, emotional, release what you don't need to carry. And then slowly roll up one vertebrae at a time. Squeeze your glutes, pull the belly button in, roll the shoulders back and down. Big breath in, team, arms up. Exhale, one more time, big breath in. And exhale, give yourselves a big hand. Happy Wednesday, team. Thank you so much for being here with me and with one another. I appreciate you showing up, whether that's live or after. Whenever you fit it in is perfect. And just like always, when we show up and do something, even if you do something a little bit different, than what we do on screen. It's making that time for yourself and getting what you need out of your time. That's the most important part. I support you, whatever that looks like. So I love you. Have a great afternoon, and I will see you later.